As an entrepreneur, a business owner, and a business coach, I'm always looking for ways to motivate and inspire myself because if I'm feeling that way, then I can pass that on to my clients and the people that I work with. So I'm always reading books. I've got a big library of books. Listen to podcasts all the time as well. Sometimes audiobooks, but I prefer actual physical copies of books. And something that I highly recommend is this one, which is Unmasked: Life is a Fight by Garry Bell. So Garry Bell is a kickboxing champion from Teesside. He's also the owner of the Contender Gym in Stockton, um, where they train people specializing in K1 kickboxing. But Garry is a kickboxing champion who started off a very tough upbringing, very tough childhood. So this is an autobiography by him, um, and I'll admit, it's quite a tough read, particularly in the early days, because basically he was physically abused, beaten up by his stepdad or his mother's partner, really, really badly. By his own words, his own admission, he was quite a small, scrawny little kid, but he read about Jean-Claude Van Damme. He was really into watching martial arts movies with him and his brothers and his friends in Stockton and Middlesbrough area, and they call themselves the Teesside Ninja. Got really into that, sneaking into gyms, learning how to do different martial arts, and he trained himself up, learned how to fight, and ultimately fought back against a bully, basically. So the book is all about resilience, mindset, overcoming adversity, and his positivity throughout that, and the way he thinks about life and business as well. Doesn't matter what life throws at him or any obstacles that come in his way, you'll always find a way through it. So it is a really, really inspiring read. He's also a lovely guy as well. We met, he got in touch. I think he was following me on social media, got in touch through Instagram, I think it was. We started a conversation, and he did an absolutely brilliant fireside chat interview with me at one of our platform events in Middlesbrough in July last year, 2025. And then he was so good, then I invited him back to do another one in Newcastle in November 2025. Both times he was absolutely brilliant, very inspirational, very motivating. People loved him. I loved interviewing him, and I found him very, very inspiring to meet, to talk to, the content that he shares online, but also just when you meet him, he's got this aura about him where he's obviously a tough guy. He's a fighter, but he's got a real heart of gold. I think he's a very caring, very supportive guy, and so I would encourage you to, if you're into sport, it's definitely a great read. Even if you're not into sport, you're not into martial arts, and you just like reading about people who overcome adversity or have a real positive mindset, especially if you're a business owner or leader, I think this is a great read. So I would encourage you to check it out. It's definitely something that motivated and inspired me when I read it earlier this year, or end of last year, sorry. So yeah, check it out. Great read. Well done, Garry. Love what you've written there, and really, really grateful that you've got in touch and that I've got to know you as well. Thanks a lot. Cheers. Bye.